Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. How nice to see some new faces here. My name's Woody, and I'm an alcohol. No, sorry, I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? That was last night's meeting. It's not alcoholics tonight, is it, Mickey?
No, sexaholics tonight, I think it is.
Sexaholics, right?
Yeah,
Sexaholics.
yeah.
It's not alcoholics tonight at all. Why did
No.
I think it was alcoholics? I know why I thought it was alcoholics is because we're co-streaming on Reddit. That's what made me think it was alcoholics. So co-streaming on Reddit does that. Um, Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Woody Show. It's tonight. It's a Friday night, and it's me and Mickey talking absolute rubbish as we normally do on a Friday night. Except it's a very unique Friday night, and it's a very sad Friday night. Sorry, Mickey.
I didn't say anything. I didn't speak.
All right, okay. It's a very sad Friday night, I'm afraid, because it's our last Friday night broadcast on Reddit and YouTube from the 1st of September, which I think is next Wednesday. We'll be going Twitch only, and there's the Twitch link. So it's Twitch only from the. I'm glad you're here, Tracy. I'll tell you what. We'll talk about what I need to talk about now, so I don't have to repeat myself about a dozen times. It's Twitch only from next week, and the Twitch URL is up there. So, so make a note of that. So from Monday will be my last ever stream on Reddit. In distance socializing, talking this group. I might stream my gameplay on Reddit, but I've got to look at how to do that because it's a bit complicated when you're doing it. I can't do it on Reddit and Twitch at the same time. I might stream one lot of gameplay on Twitch and another lot of gameplay on Reddit just during the day. I don't know. We'll have to see how we go on that. We'll look at that and see how it goes. But yeah, it's goodbye from us on Reddit. So it's our last ever Friday on Reddit, Mickey. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I like Reddit. I like the people on Reddit. I like the interaction we get on Reddit. But Reddit themselves have just fucked us over, I think. Or
Oh,
not just us,
completely,
but
completely
everybody
fucked
else.
all streamers over.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So,
it's I like Reddit. I like Reddit, and I hope the people that we've picked up on Reddit come across and join us. I just want to run this for a second before we get any further. As you know, I do like to do the beer du jour feature, and today's beer du jour is Erdinger. Okay, it's a German beer, except today it's alcohol free. It's non-alcoholic. Mainly because I've been trying to cut down the amount of beer I drink anyway, and secondly, that's something I can't do from the news I've had today, which I'll talk about in a minute. Just remind everybody, this is our last ever Friday broadcast on YouTube and Twitch, and from the 1st of September will be Twitch only, which is on this URL, which I'll put in here. Right, Mickey, tell us about your day, please. Tell us about your day.
well, I've had my granddaughter today, so yeah, quite entertaining, really. Just took her out for lunch. Bought some new trainers for school when she goes back, which I've got a bollocking for off her mum, but you know,
Oh
anything
dear.
to help out, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, that's been my day actually. Trying to
Okay.
keep an 8-year-old occupied, um, or more probably, she's been keeping me occupied.
Yeah, as they
Things
do.
more
As they do.
more to the point. Yeah, but yeah, that's
As
all
they
I've been up
do.
to today. Yeah.
Okay. So right. Tracy, can I ask you a question? I've actually got a new microphone. It arrived yesterday. It's a Marantz MPM 1000 because of all the audio problems I've had, and I'm using that. So at least I think I'm using that. Let me just check. No, I'm not. Oh shit. No, I'm not. Hang on. now I'm using the Marantz MPM 1000. Is that any different? How does that sound to you, Tracy? This is the new microphone. On Reddit, you can't tell any difference because on Reddit I'm using the old microphone, but this is the new microphone that I'm using on YouTube. So can you let me know that is, Tracy, whether I need to alter the sound or anything? If you're still there, Tracy. Right. I've got some news. It's worse, tinny. Right. Okay. It's no problem. It's no problem. I can alter all of these things. Hang on. Let's give it a bit of a boost first of all. Oh, where are we? That should change it. Is that any difference, though? Is that any difference, Tracy? That should change it quite a lot. I'm going to listen to myself now. And just check what I'm on YouTube. So I'm just going to check what I'm on YouTube. And I actually like the sound of it. It's that actually sounds more like me. So that has changed it as well. I've got some news to tell everybody, so I'll tell everybody that in a couple of minutes.
Still needs a little bass, she says, Steve.
Yeah, I know what she said. You can see what she's got. I like the sound of that. I like the sound. Right. Right. Where are we? Right. Okay. I've got some news to tell everybody. I had a hospital appointment. I shaved my head. Look, I cut all my hair off, and I shaved my head. Oh, pardon me. Cut all my hair off, and I shaved my head. Why did I cut all my hair off and shave my head? Because I wanted to own some shit. The shit I need to own is I had a hospital appointment today. I've got an incurable cancer. My cancer I've got is follicular lymphoma, and it's an incurable cancer. And I've been on treatment since January, and they stopped my treatment. I had a scan, a PET CT scan, 4 weeks ago, and 2 weeks ago they stopped my current treatment. They rang me up. I went to order some more of the tablets, and they said, yeah, we'll supply you some. The next day they rang me back and said, no, actually we've had a meeting about take the tablet. We're going to stop the treatment and not supply you with any lenalidomide, which is the tablet I was on. And then they said, we've also made a short notice appointment for you on the 26th to come in and see the consultant. Now, the drug I was on is lenalidomide, and it's an anti-cancer drug. It works for tumours, and there's only two reasons for taking you off of lenalidomide. Reason one is it's cured you. Can't cure an incurable cancer. What you can do is you send it in remission. And the other one is it's not working. Well, I can tell from the symptoms I'm still having that there's no way that I'm anywhere near in remission. So the reason they took it off of me, working. They wouldn't tell me that over the phone. I'm sort of glad, really. Not the sort of thing you want to tell someone. If you're going to give bad news, I always think you need to give bad news face to face. When P&O sacked all the workers by text message, things like that, I thought it was disgusting. If you're going to sack somebody, at least have the bollocks to tell them to their face. You agree with that, Mickey?
Oh yes, yeah, definitely.
You know, it's like when you end a date. If you break up with a date, don't do it by text. Don't do it by WhatsApp. You know, do it face to face. At least that's the manly thing to do, is doing it face to face. Now, so I went for this appointment today, and they gave me good news. They gave me bad news. The good news is that I had a biopsy 2 weeks ago where they took a sample of one of my lymph nodes and my groin, and she said, well, the biopsy results have come back, and it's still follicular lymphoma. It hasn't transformed. One of the dangers with follicular lymphoma is that it transforms into a different kind of lymphoma, one that will kill you. And she said the good news is it's still follicular lymphoma, which means it's not going to kill you. Yeah. However, the lenalidomide isn't working. The PET CT scan we did a few weeks back has shown more growth of tumours in your abdomen. So she gave me a choice, and I don't know if you've heard the expression Hobson's choice. Have you heard the expression Hobson's choice, Mickey?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a demonstration of what Hobson's choice is in a minute. Right? And she said, we are going to give you a choice. And I said, what's the choice? And she said, well, if we do nothing, your cancer will. If we do nothing, right, there's no point in giving you any more lenalidomide. So we can do nothing and just wait and see what happens. And I said, well, what does that mean? She said, well, what will happen is the cancer will continue to grow, and there's a chance it will transform into something nasty, and then we'll have to treat you. And I said, what's the other option? She said, well, we can start you on a treatment called R-CHOP, which sure, Mickey, while I'm talking, you can pop R-CHOP in the chat there. And so she said, we're going to put you onto a treatment. We'll put you on a treatment called R-CHOP, which is probably the most intensive kind of chemotherapy there is. And I said, well, what happens there? She said, well, it will. We hope it will knock the cancer back into remission and give you a good few years remission with follicular lymphoma. Even if you do get knocked back into remission, it will come back again. So she said it will do that, and she said the chances of it transforming if you have this treatment are little to none. So, and I said, well, that's not really a choice, is it? I said that's options. If I do nothing, I'm probably definitely going to get worse. If I have this treatment, it can only result in me being better. And she said, as long as you don't react badly to the treatment, yes. So I made the choice, and I opted for the R-CHOP chemotherapy, which I will type in here. It is this. You can Google it if you like. It's not a very nice thingy. What? A chat in there. Okay, do it that way. R-CHOP. There we go. It's R-CHOP. So that's that in YouTube. Sorry, I can't. For some reason, the chat box isn't working. So I can see the chat, but I can't do anything. So that's where I am today. Why have I shaved my head? Well, my head is quite simply shaved because with R-CHOP you're going to lose your hair. I won't be starting it for maybe 2 to 3 weeks because I've got to have a coagulation blood test. I've got to have a PICC line fitted. PICC stands for peripherally inserted central catheter. That's a line that they put in your arm here, and it goes all the way up through your shoulder and stops just above your heart. And it has 2 ports that come out. It's so that they can give you the chemo. I've had them before. I've had a PICC line. So that they can give you your chemotherapy at a faster rate than normal. And so there's less chance of damaging the veins, because 3 of the drugs they're going to be giving me in R-CHOP are cytotoxic. And if they leak outside of the vein, they can do a lot of damage to the skin. So I'm having the PICC line. And I've also got to have an echocardiogram. Now, what an echocardiogram is, it's an ultrasound of the heart. The reason I've got to have an ultrasound of the heart is because the H part of R-CHOP is a drug called doxabroxine. I can't really pronounce it. I can't remember what it's called. And one of the side effects of this drug is it will, if your heart isn't very healthy, it will damage the heart muscle. It's actually called Red Death. That's a nice thing to call a drug, but it's a very dangerous drug. So I've got to have an echocardiogram. All that's happening within, and then we start the chemotherapy as a matter of urgency within 3 weeks. But I thought, when I got home and I read all the side effects and they said about losing my hair, I thought I can either wait to lose my hair or I can own this shit. And I thought the easiest way to deal with it is just to own the shit. So I got the clippers and I cut it all off. I'm also going to lose my eyebrows. I said to my mistress, I said, I'm just going to go and shave my eyebrows off. She said, no, don't. Wait until. She said, you look silly without eyebrows. And I thought, hang on, that comedian. What's his name? Not David Wally. Name? Matt.
Matt. Lucas.
That's it. Matt Lucas doesn't have any eyebrows, does he?
No.
Oh, so he doesn't. Well,
you
he
can
looks
always
silly
paint
anyway.
them on, Steve, like the women.
Yeah, like that. Like that woman in the paper with the 5-inch wide eyebrows, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So of course, since I've shaved my head, my Facebook has been full of my friends being my friends and doing the usual thing, which is they posted pictures of syrup and figs and golden syrup, because syrup is Cockney rhyming slang for wig. So that's my news, and that's where I am, and that's what I'll be doing, and I'll be starting this within 3 weeks. So there we go. I've now told you. Any questions? Oh look, I've pissed all the watches off already, Mickey. They've gone. So any questions from the audience? Any questions? Like Tracy, for instance. Any questions from you or anybody else that we can go through? Oh, sorry, Mickey. Oh, that was a long missive.
I was just reading about Archop. That was all.
You can get wigs on the NHS. Archop is one of the chemotherapies where you can actually get a free wig on the NHS.
So what do you want? A long blonde curly one?
Oh, I've always fancied being a brunette.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That'd be all right.
And what's the wig you get for downstairs? It's called a merkin, isn't it?
Merkin, yeah.
Yeah, wig and a merkin. I don't know. How do you see me, Mickey?
I can always knit you some out of my beard, like, you know.
Oh, right, well, no, because of that, I'm going to have to go out anywhere where it's sunshine. I'm going to have to go out. But I've got a hat. There you go.
Yeah.
I've got a hat.
So people will be going, you know, that bloke, that twat with the hat. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a feather in my hat. Look.
Yeah.
I've got a trilby. This is a proper look.
Can I say, without being rather detrimental, that the boldness actually suits you?
The what?
The boldness actually suits you.
I'm the least vain person I know, Mickey, so I don't give a shit.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying it's, you know.
Yeah. Does it make you look younger and more attractive?
Does it make you look... No.
No. All right.
No.
Okay.
But,
it doesn't make me look sexier.
Well, you'd need to ask a female. Ask Sean that, you know. I'm
just trying to ask her about lower stuff. You heard the answer I got.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off, I'm tired.
Oh, dear. I don't know. Come on, people, speak to us. Look, there's 9 of you.
Tracy is doing it, but she just swore, right. Come on, Tracy, do I look sexy? Just bring out the inner Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is a slaphead? Yeah, it is. It's Bruce Willis, isn't it? Does this bring out the inner Bruce Willis? I look sexy. I'll tell you what, I've never shaved my head before, and I don't know how. Well, I did it in the shower, right? What I did is I've got some clippers, and I shaved my hair with the clippers back as far as I could, and then I thought, well, I'm going to have a shower, otherwise I'm going to end up scratching the itchy back where the hair's gone down the back.
Yeah.
I got in the shower and I thought, what I'll do is I'll take my razor in the shower with me, and I'll have a go at shaving my head there. So I covered my head in shower gel, and I just shaved it by feel. But I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do what I'm going to have to do is, until the chemotherapy starts, when I have a shave of my face, I'm going to have to shave my head at the same time. And I don't know whether I've got to put shaving cream on my head or something. Well, I don't use shaving cream. I either use shaving oil or shaving gel.
I use a gel.
I use a gel, and I don't know whether I should use it on my head or not. A bit raw. I don't know. I've never shaved my head.
When my son used to shave his head, he's only in his 30s, but he'd go through phases. Always use gel on his head. Just gives you a bit smoother, doesn't it? Just
yeah.
You know, I don't mean a smoother head. It glides through your head better, I think. So yeah, I'd go that route if I was you. Or you could always borrow Sean's nair and do it that way.
We've got some V upstairs.
Yeah, just shove that on your head.
Shove that on my head. But that's fine. So I'm just gonna have to get into that. I'm just gonna have to. Yeah. just bear with me for a second. Just bear with me for a second. My mate is there. My mate is there. I'm just going to tell him. I'm just giving him a link to my YouTube, so he should come on and do that. Just Mickey, just talk bollocks for a minute, and I'll just let people know that I'm live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube, live on Reddit. Reddit on Monday. I'm a bit disappointed to tell you that on Monday will be our last Reddit show. We're going exclusively over to Twitch because of the way that Reddit are actually treating streamers. So if you like what we talk about, subscribe to, well, the link is there on twitch.tv// The Woody's Place. Just subscribe over to that on Twitch, and you'll find us there. As from Wednesday next week, I believe, is it?
Yeah, Wednesday. Well, we're on Twitch tomorrow night. And we'll be there. We'll be there for Wednesday.
Full time, it'll be. Well, actually, the first isn't until Thursday, but we normally do a Twitch stream on a Wednesday anyway. So yeah, Monday will be the last Reddit stream that we're doing. Then it'll be exclusively on Twitch. So come over, say hello, subscribe, get your Woody points, win little prizes.
Woody rewards, we call them. Yeah,
that's
win
the
little
ones,
prizes.
Yeah, Woody rewards, win little prizes. Yeah.
Right, I've told him, mate. So hopefully he'll pop along onto YouTube and catch up with us. Just to let you all know on Reddit, if you want to know, because Reddit doesn't give any notifications when you're going live. If you want to know when I'm live on Twitch, join my Discord. There's the link. I'll just do the link on YouTube. Join the Discord and you'll be notified as soon as we go live. So let's just copy the link on there, and then as soon as we go live, you'll know. So just join my Discord. I don't really know what a Discord is, but Mickey's used it before. But I think I'm getting there to understand it. I've got it linked up so that when I go live on Twitch, it lets you know in the Discord. I don't know if it lets you know if I go live on YouTube or not. I'm just checking now. I think it should do. Have a look in there now. Did it let you know that I'm? No, it didn't. It didn't let you know that I'm live. So no, it only works on. It only works on Twitch, so it lets you know when I'm live. I'll sort that out in case I decide to go live on YouTube. I'm also dropping YouTube, and the reason I'm dropping YouTube is we're not getting the view. YouTube is the lowest platform viewer numbers. Quite surprised. I mean, at the moment, I'm just looking at Reddit, and Reddit we've got 4 viewers, which is quite low for it. More than that.
Yeah.
And YouTube, I've only got 3 viewers, so, and that's quite high for YouTube. YouTube is higher than that. Out of those 3 viewers, I suspect I'm one and Tracy's the other.
And I'm the other.
Oh, you're the other. You view, right, there we go. I suspect it's just us, so the viewer numbers aren't there. Well, that's not a problem. I live with not cracking the. So that's where we are. So, does anybody have any questions about my cancer? Why I've shaved my head like that? Seeing as I'm talking, I'm just gonna post the fact that we're streaming live in my subreddit. So I'm a bit preoccupied doing that at the moment. So if you want to talk about anything in particular while I'm doing that, please go ahead. Tell us about Sunny Lower stuff. Tell us what's happening in Lower stuff.
No. What I was going to speak about some note, was Ofgem today. So,
Ofgem.
yeah.
Okay, go on.
They've
Yeah.
well, we knew it was coming. 80% increase in the price of fuel, gas and electric, in September. Absolutely diabolical.
Diabolical. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible. I thought Ofgem were there to protect the consumer, but it seems to me that they're protecting the supplier and not the consumer. To me, yeah. So
I think it means more bubbly at the shareholders meeting.
exactly, yeah.
If I'm honest, that's what I think it means.
It just means a bit fatter brown envelope passed underneath the table, I think. But I think it's absolutely disgraceful that Ofgem are supposed to be look after the welfare of the consumer, and have actually stood there and said, and they tried to blame it on Russia, squeezing the gas. But yeah, I didn't realise it till I read, and I did look it up, that 40% of our electricity now comes from renewables. So they can't say that it's gas powered power stations are actually the cause of these rising electricity. Because no, I don't believe that. But yeah, that's about it.
Oh, 40%.
But
40% are renewables now.
so I understood from yeah.
Right? Okay, I didn't realise it was that high. That's pretty good that we've got 40% renewables. So that is pretty good.
That's combining wind and solar and.
Yeah.
I mean, don't make. I might have got that all arse about facing, but no, yeah.
Well, I think that the profits that I've seen some of the profits. I mean, Shell made a tremendous profit out of
They're
fuel, haven't
obscene.
they? BP.
They're obscene, absolutely obscene. You know,
And at the moment, we're sort of leaderless, aren't we? So I'm hoping whoever the new prime minister comes in, they impose some sort of windfall tax on. It's not the electricity companies. It's not like British Gas, for instance, people making the money. It's the people that supply the gas to British Gas
exactly.
that are making the
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
and they
I mean,
are
British
making
Gas is a
absolute
distributor.
fortunes. Yeah, they are making absolute fortunes,
Yeah.
and I hope they're supplied with a windfall tax. But not only am I hope that they are hit with a windfall tax, but the windfall tax doesn't go to the government. It's actually
Distributed to the
supplied
public.
amongst all these other people.
Yeah,
If we get 40% of our power from renewables, okay,
I'm
then
sure.
I don't quite understand how the Ukrainian war is affecting the price of our energy,
No,
which is the excuse they're using. It will only affect 60% of our energy. Now, and let's not put it wrong. Don't we have our own gas coming out of the North Sea, Mickey?
well, we used to, but it's not so much as it is now. A lot of it now comes across from the continent. There's a place up the road, Bacton, where they got.
I know we used. To, I used. To, I know we bought. I know we used to buy 10% from Russia, but I've
Yeah.
also read somewhere. I read somewhere yesterday, I think, that this month, August, we bought no supplies from Russia at all. We bought no gas and no fuel from Russia at all. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're self-deficient on gas, and we've got all that crap in the North Sea there. And plus, aren't they going mad with shale fracking at the moment? At the new
Yeah.
high gas that everybody's up against. I just don't understand. If 40% of our energy comes from renewables, then it's only the 60% that's going to increase. So how does that add up to an 80% increase in is it 80%, 800% increase in gas, whatever it is?
Yeah.
I've seen it. The gas cap is now £3.5 grand a year. That's stupid money. That's what
42.8% of the UK's total electricity generation between October and December 2021 was from renewables.
Okay, so that's 58%, which isn't renewables.
Yeah.
So where's that 58% come from?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Just
I mean,
have a look and see how much of our gas, because you make electricity with gas. I don't know
yeah,
whether you know that. You make
Yeah.
electricity either with nuclear or with gas. But I know we're shutting down nuclear plants. I know we've shut down Dungeness. Tracy knows Dungeness A and B. It's just Dungeness B that's working now, isn't it? And I know that we shut down Windscale and Seascale, but not completely. There's one. I think they both. I think
We've
there's
still
more than
got-
one.
we've still got Sizewell B is working, and
Sizewell B as well. Yeah,
and they've now got permission to build Sizewell C. But I mean, you're
yeah.
talking 10 years to build one of them. I think Sizewell A is actually offline now. So, yeah.
I'm just doing that up.
But I mean, Germany must be really suffering because they stuck everything into getting their gas
Yeah.
supply from Russia. I think they're
They must
really
do.
going
They
to
must
suffer.
be.
Really going to suffer.
Okay, right. Okay. Around about 50% of the UK's gas comes from the North Sea, Mickey.
Yeah.
So hang on. If 50% of our gas comes from the North Sea, and 42% of our energy is from renewables,
Electricity, that is obviously, yeah.
why have we just gone up? Why have the costs gone up? Sorry, the UK. The excuse is the Ukraine war.
Yes.
But if we're getting, we only ever imported 3% of gas, 3% of our gas from.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why's the cost gone up? I don't understand.
Exactly. That is just, yeah, a rip off. But I mean, Ofgem's supposed to set the caps, and they've set it at an extra 80%, which will take annual fuel bills, as far as I know, to over £3,000 a year.
Okay, right. Half of the UK's gas, 50% of the UK's gas, comes from the North Sea. 33% comes from Norway. Norway is actually a partner in the North Sea, so Norway actually gets their gas out of the North Sea. So we've got our own gas. 50% of our gas comes from our own supplies. In the
So that's 83%. So it's only 17%.
Hang on, a third comes from Norway, right?
Yeah.
The rest comes from imports from countries like Qatar and the US.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So only 17, well, and 3% of that is from Russia, so 14%. So 14% comes from countries like Qatar and the United States. Only 3% comes from gas. So, right, if our gas is coming from Norway, gas is the primary electricity generation fuel used in the UK. We don't have, I don't even think we've got any coal-fired power stations left. I think they've all gone.
No, I don't think we've got many. Well, if we have, it's very, very few.
Right, let me just Google that.
And I didn't get my figures off Wiki Mickey today, so.
No, I just got my figures. I just got my figures off of energy.org.uk. So right, here we go. Right, UK's electricity is generated by burning fossil fuel. 42% of our gas, 42% of our electricity is in 2016. 42% of our electricity was natural gas. Coal was 9%, so we're very little coal, right? The rest is nuclear and renewables. So in 2016, over 60% of our electricity, right, was generated by nuclear and gas, and the rest being renewables. So there's actually no. Yeah, 21% in 16 comes from nuclear. Right, so there's actually no gas brought in from other countries apart from Norway, and only 33% of that. So even if Norway quadrupled the price of gas, it shouldn't affect us the way that it does. So this is why I don't understand. This is the problem I don't understand. Electricity is generated from burning fossil fuels. Electricity costs are the ones. Right? Over 70% of our electricity is generated via our own supplies of gas or nuclear power, which means only 30% comes from other sources.
Yeah.
So how comes it's gone so crazy?
I don't know. I think they're just using it as an excuse to bloody screw us, to be fair.
Exactly, that's what they are, because I'm looking at it, right? And basically, all the gas suppliers use this retail index
Yeah.
on the wholesale supply of gas. So they all charge the price that's on this index, regardless of how much it costs them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like you say, if we more than 50% of our gas comes from here, why are we relying on these world prices? Why can't we set our own price?
Shareholders, bubbly at the shareholders meeting.
Yes, exactly that, which are multinational companies, as you and I both know, and pension funds, and yeah.
Yeah, bubbly at the shareholders. That's what's happening there, mate. That's what's happening.
It's absolute disgrace.
And I think
Absolutely.
I think we are. I think we're being shafted, and this is what's happening. And I hope the new prime minister, when they come in, I mean, it looks like it's going to be bondage.
Yeah.
Because Liz Truss does sound like a bit of bondage equipment, doesn't it? Let's be honest.
They were in Norwich last night.
Were they?
Yeah, well, she's a Norfolk MP anyway, isn't she?
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they can keep her in Norfolk. We don't want her in Suffolk. But,
that's not a boasting point, being a Norfolk MP.
No, it isn't really, is it? It just means you can't get anywhere else.
I bet she says beautiful.
She don't even come from Norfolk. That's what. Well, I don't think most MPs who represent their constituents are local to the constituency.
Oh, excuse me.
Tired. That's been a pretty rough day for you. I should imagine you are quite tired. You know,
I've just noticed we also import some of our electricity from.
Well, don't France own most of our electricity companies?
France owns EDF. EDF is a French company.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we import some of our. We import our electricity to France during their off-peak hours, and during our off-peak hours, we actually export it to France. It's a bit of a strange deal we've got there.
This is what I can't understand with the energy prices, Steve, because a lot of the continental companies, France included, have capped theirs at a far lower rate than we're at. So, and they're more reliant on imports than we are. So how can they? Why have they capped it and this government can't?
Champagne and cucumber sandwich. Champagne, salmon and cucumber sandwiches, not cheap.
Well, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
not cheap, Mickey.
No, but no, it just pisses me off that you see other countries doing it and we seem incapable. Isn't that why we wanted to get Brexit done? So that we could do this sort of thing unilaterally?
I'm at a complete loss. I'm at a complete loss, like you are. So it's one of those things. I'm at a complete loss, Mickey, because I noticed in France that when the fuel started to increase, the fuel prices started to increase. The French were revolting. Well, the French have always been revolting, but they were revolting more. And the government stepped in and lowered the fuel price long before we did.
Yeah.
Because I think what happens in this country is the government are scared of pissing off the big organisations that make money. That's what it is. It's they're pandering to the big organisations that make the money, and that's what I think it is. Yeah. They won't put their foot down. this might be the backdoor way that Labour get into power, because I've got to say this for Labour, they were never afraid of taking on. I mean, they nationalised so many industries because they weren't afraid of taking
Yeah.
them on.
But I mean,
So
I don't think. I mean, you might totally disagree. I don't think that things like power should be privatised anyway. I always think they should be owned by or run by the government. I know government couldn't run a bloody bath, but you know,
no, I
I
agree with you. I agree with you. It's
you
an
know, but
essential.
I do think they should be nationalised companies so that we have got some say in well, not just in pricing, but everything else to do with it. Same with the railway. I think that should be renationalised.
I
If you
agree
have
with
8
you.
or 9 different bloody companies trying to run trains on the same track, it's absolutely diabolical. There we go again.
Diabolical.
I must stop saying that. Tracy's
Have
probably
you
saying
have
the
you
same.
heard, Tracy? I hope you're listening. How many times Mickey has said diabolical?
She's
I do
probably
hope you're
putting it
listening.
down. I don't know, but yeah, it's yeah,
Hope you're listening to that. Um. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Electricity is electricity and gas are pretty essential services,
yeah.
and we've got other things coming up. Royal Mail are going on strike, and I don't think anybody will actually notice that one.
No, well, I mean, they're
But we've
another
also
private
got,
company now.
yeah,
Why did they
but
privatise the post office?
yeah, but up near you in Harwich, which isn't a million miles from you,
That
the
isn't
dockers are
no.
going on strike, aren't they?
Well, Felixstowe's already on strike.
Felixstowe's on strike, is it?
Yeah, yeah, they've been on
Because
strike
that's
for about a
really
week.
that's just round the corner from you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 25, 30 miles. No, sorry, 45, 50 mile down the road.
Is it? I forget which is the biggest one. Is it Felixstowe or
Felixstowe.
Harwich? So
Felixstowe.
Felixstowe are already on
Biggest
strike,
container
yeah?
port, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Harwich has got a container port as well.
They do, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that really feels weird. When I put my hands behind my head, right, they don't slide down my hair like they used to. Stick on my head. So it feels. I'm gonna have to. I wonder if you can get stuff for baldness. Can you get stuff to shine your head up?
Yeah, I think it's called Mr. Sheen.
Yeah, oh, you fuck off. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Oh, he managed it.
Um,
Reddit's very quiet tonight. Come on, people, look. There's a
yeah,
few of you out there. Drop in, say hello.
yeah, or not.
Or not.
Four. That is one of the lowest. That is one of the lowest we've ever had on Reddit. I'm
Yeah.
just going to check, Mickey, to make sure we've got audio on Reddit. Just to be on the safe. Hang on. Let me just make sure I've got audio on Reddit.
That might help.
You never know. You never know.
We didn't have it the other night when you took your other half to work.
Yeah, we've got audio on Reddit, so it's not that. So yeah, I reckon they must all be down the pub. Bear with me while I have fun.
Yeah. No, it's
I have
just
my medication.
looking on my CCTV. There's a hedgehog walking across the front garden.
All the local press.
Yeah. Well,
That's
hedgehog.
excitement in Lowestoft.
It
All the
is,
local
yeah,
press.
yeah, yeah. Now, the excitement we had the other week, Steve, was somebody's 5-year-old child was in the sea and they saw a jellyfish. And that was reported in the local press.
You're joking.
I'm not.
Yeah, well,
Seriously.
that's one thing I can remember. Many times I've been walking down the beach on Lowestoft, and I'd see jellyfish on the beach.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was frightened that the baby might get stolen. This some 20-year-old bloody mother. It traumatised her because he might get stung. Well, you're actually in this here jellyfish's territory, like, you know, and
Yeah, yeah.
they live there. So if you get stung, it's your own bloody fault, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but yeah, I mean that is the highlight news of the bloody of the week.
I've got how many CCT cameras have you got? I've got 4.
I've only got
Um,
I've only got 2 up at the minute, one at the front bar, one at the back, but my actual hard drive will take 4.
okay, but
Um,
I've got 4. 3 are in operation. I've got 2 out the front, and I've got 1 out the back, and they're automatic. They're motion tracking, and it's actually quite interesting watching people as they walk past the street. And
yeah,
technically, I don't suppose I'm allowed to actually board out the street, but I don't think anybody cares about it. Like,
I mean, I've had the old Bill knock on my door asking if I got CCTV. Have I seen such and such a time? Have I got CCTV for it? But mine wipes every midnight every Sunday. I get it wiped because I've only got a 500 gig hard drive on there, so I get it, and it's on 24/7. So I get it. It wipes every Sunday. Um, so no, if you don't come to me in the same week, you're not going to get it. But they've never said anything because mine, it covers my front garden and halfway across the road.
yeah, that's what mine does.
It's not
Mine covers my
into
front garden
anybody's
up to.
windows. In fact, the neighbour opposite, the girl had her motorbike stolen, and we did actually see them. And on there, but it's so dark, they turned. I don't know, it's like down yours, but midnight, all the fucking street lights go off. Huh?
Oh right.
It's that's when all your burglars come out midnight. Well, we sit around till all the lights go out, and then we go and do our business in the dark. It's fucking ridiculous. Except, of course, if you're a council, and then your street is fucking lit up, isn't it? You know. But no, so yeah, but we actually saw them take it, but we because it's so dark, you couldn't really. I mean, I don't know about yours, but mine goes black and white at night. So no, we couldn't really recognise who it was. Well, I only had it. I only put mine in because I bought a brand new Seat Ibiza white one,
Okay.
and I got up one. Well, somebody knocked on the door early one morning and said, "Do you realise somebody's thrown black paint all over you?" I'd only had it about 2 months. Black paint all over it, but it wasn't just mine. They'd done about 7 down our road. One of them being a 50s Cadillac with the old candy ruby paint on it, but black paint all down. And yeah, so I thought, right, I'll put this up. You probably wouldn't see who the twats are, but you know. And I don't know about you. I've also got signage in my front windows to tell them that it's there. Oh, happy Smile Seeker. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening, happy sponsor.
Good evening.
My CCTV has only really caught one event of any significance. I've had it for a couple of years. I've got a 4 terabyte hard, so it goes for about a month. It only caught one event of any significance. That was 2 years ago when we had our roof replaced. Scaffolders damaged the cover on my. I used to keep my pedal bike in the garden under a cover.
Yeah.
Scaffolders damaged the cover, and I called their boss in and I said, "Scaffolders damaged my cover. Can you replace it?" And he said to me, "Did you see them?" And I said, "No, but I've got CCTV." And I showed him the CCTV, and he said, "Yep, that's us." He said, "No problem," and he got me a new bike cover. But that's the only thing my CCTV has ever caught. Apart from when we had our bathroom redone last year, it caught 2 people stealing the bath that was they took the bath out
away.
that we were throwing away. Yeah, they like master criminals.
Well,
They snuck up to the bath and stole it. And I said to the builder, I said, "Did you see that?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "They do that sometimes." He said, it makes me laugh because we've got to pay to get rid of that, and now they're taking it away. They don't get any money for it." And he said, "If it was an iron bath, they might, but it's not. It's an acrylic bath." And he said, "I don't think they know that."
No.
Good evening, Fred Herbert. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, but yeah.
They rushed up like master criminals. They really did.
Over their head, so you couldn't recognise them.
Yeah. They're all making fun of me now with my bald head on Facebook.
Well, that's good.
Oh, that's right.
It's better to make light of it than I know it's a serious subject, but it's better to make light of it than it is to, you know what I mean?
Well, that's why I thought I'd do it today. I don't have to. I'm not going to start chemotherapy for 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I thought I'd do it today to get rid of. I wanted to own it. You know what I mean? I looked at it. I thought, right, I'm going to own this shit right now. I just get used to it, and I may even keep it like this after the chemo, because I tell you what, it's actually quite nice, because when I sweat, normally my hair gets extremely damp and it feels horrible. But now, what I'll have to do is I have to remember to wear a hat when I go. That is very important. Like I say, the other thing I'll have to remember is when I shave my face, to shave my head. But that problem will solve itself in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I won't need to shave my face for 6 months. I'm going to lose all my body hair.
Of you with the orange afro.
Hey?
I said I like Tim's picture of you with the ginger afro.
Yeah. Keep looking.
Oh dear.
That's my friends for you.
Yeah.
On my Facebook. Keep looking, because look what Jarrow has done. Jarrow is one of my moderators in UK DCF. Because that picture I put up is a PNG, so it's got no background.
Oh right, yeah.
Jarrow's just superimposed it over another one, so it's all good. It's all good.
That's better. Yeah, in the pub.
Yeah, in a pub. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Exactly where I am now. Exactly where I am now, in a pub. Exactly where I am now, in a pub. So what we've done? We've talked absolute shit about the off gem, which is a big one. Absolute nightmare. Yeah. I've got to tell you, Mickey, there's only one person watching us now on YouTube, so you can see why I'm abandoning YouTube. You can see why I've said, "Oh, sod this! I don't want to do YouTube anymore."
Nah.
No.
There's nothing to stop you though uploading it to YouTube afterwards, because YouTube will automatically save the VOD, which VOD is the video on demand. But what I'm saying,
I do get viewers on that.
But what I'm saying is, if you come off YouTube, can you not load your Twitch up to YouTube? I
will do. Yeah, I will do. In fact, last night's Twitch stream, I'm going to upload to YouTube. But
I know you have to give 24 hours.
24 hours, so it's 11 o'clock. I finished at 11 o'clock last night, so I can actually upload it to YouTube right now.
Yeah.
So I will download that from Twitch later, and I'll upload it to YouTube. So yeah, all the Twitch ones I will upload to YouTube. Good evening, Klein643. I'm not planning any sort of. It depends whether if Mr. Mad Mark comes in on this stream, which I don't think he will, because he's Twitch only, so that'll be tomorrow night. I will confirm with him, and we are doing something quite unique. I'm okay. I will confirm with him that on Twitch we'll be going out to my local pub, and I'll be meeting another streamer there called Mr. Mad Mark. And while we're having our evening session in the pub, he'll be streaming on his mobile device on Twitch, his viewers, and I'll be streaming on my mobile device, my viewers, Twitch at the same time. So if tomorrow night, Mickey, are you on tomorrow night?
No, I'm not. No, it's Saturday tomorrow, isn't it? No.
Yeah, so I mean Tracy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's
you never know, I did pop up last week.
You never know. Yeah, you never know.
So
I'll let you know, Mickey, but it's a good possibility that on Sunday you'll actually be able to watch me and Mark sort of co-streaming, but not co-streaming. Does that make sense?
Yeah. What you've got to remember, Klein, too, it's a bank holiday in the UK this weekend.
Public holiday, yeah.
Yeah. So people get an extra day off on Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do with my extra day off.
My actual plan, Mickey, I've got to be honest, right? My actual plan is now I don't know what I'll do with an extra day off now. I'm in the same position as you. I'll tell you what, have you noticed, right? Have you noticed now you're retired, right? Now you're retired. Have you noticed that weekends don't seem like weekends anymore? No different.
Sometimes I get up, I don't know what fucking day it is. I really don't. I don't know what
Oh,
day
that's
it
right,
is
right.
sometimes I get up.
Have you seen that? Look. Samuel Charnwick on YouTube has just asked me if I'm Phil Mitchell. No, I'm not Phil Mitchell. No, I've shaved my head for a very good reason, right? Uh, right, I'm actually starting. I've got cancer, and I'm starting a new chemotherapy regimen next month called R-CHOP, and with R-CHOP you're absolutely guaranteed to lose. So I got the news about that today, by the way. So I'm owning this shit. I'm not going to wait for my hair to start falling out in clumps. I've just shaved it off. I just said sod it, and I just shaved it off. When I was in the shower, I took a razor to my head and finished it off. So I'm owning it before I need to. To get used to being, I'm going to get used to being bald, or before it all starts to fall. I can't stand the thought of everybody I know that's been on R-CHOP, right? They'll say, well, yeah, you'd lay down in bed at night and you wake up in the morning, there'd be clumps of hair on the pillow. And I really don't fancy the idea of that, Mickey. That horrifies me.
Yeah.
Having clumps of hair on the face. So that's why I'm bald, Samuel Charwick, because I shaved all my hair off. Yep. And Klein says, who started this bank holiday thingy? I'm guessing bankers wanted to avoid loaning money to Queen Victoria, so they decided to declare a bank holiday.
Hello,
yeah. It's all right, Samuel Charnwick on YouTube. Good luck, chemo. All the best. Yeah, it'll be my fourth go at chemo, so I'm used to it by now. It'll be good. I actually think it makes me look sexy. I actually think it puts me in the Bruce Willis league of being sexy. No. Is Phil Mitchell sexy?
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm a male, mate. You know, I'm not that way inclined.
You're from Lowestoft. I didn't think they cared.
Well, we don't really. Huh?
Well,
anything with a pulse, I think it is in Lowestoft. You know.
I thought anything with a pulse. Yeah, anything
with a pulse. There you go. Look, Klein says you're looking sharp.
Yeah. I look like a slaphead.
Yeah.
That's why I've shaved my head, because I'm facing it before I have to. I'm owning the problem before it becomes a problem. I actually qualified for a free week from the National Health Service. I can't see myself. I call it a syrup. For those that don't know, it's got me rhyming syrup of figs, or syrup of fig is meant for a wig. So when I talk about syrup, I'm talking about a wig. So I don't know. I just can't see myself in a syrup. Can you?
No.
Yes. Henry Barrington. Henry Barrington. Yeah.
I used to work with cliquey women.
Yes. Make sure beforehand you arrange who's going to sleep on the wet spot.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Right. That's the important thing with cliquey women, right? Establish who's going to sleep on the wet spot.
Clients put bond with them. I thought it said bonk with them for a minute. I obviously couldn't.
Yeah. Phil Mitchell looks good. I'll be in a proper pub someday. I'll let you know, Mickey. Between you and me, my plan, because I've got to give up alcohol, which is why I'm drinking alcohol free tonight.
Yeah.
I've got to give up alcohol treatment. So I plan on Sunday not only to co-stream with my friend, get completely wankered at the same time.
Yeah, well, it could be the last time for a while, couldn't it?
Yeah. Last time, yeah. And then get an Uber home. I'll go up there in my wheelchair, but I'll get an Uber home. My plan is, well, no, I'll have to get two Ubers. I'll have to get an Uber to the Chinese and then another Uber home. I've got to have a curry. I've got to have a curry on the way back. And the only reason I go to the Chinese for a curry and not an Indian is because you can get a beef curry from the Chinese. You can't get a beef curry from India.
Can you not?
No, it's against the religion, isn't it?
I don't know. Oh, of course it is. Yeah, yeah, lamb and
Lamb is a
chicken.
sacred animal.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't do beef curries. They do lamb curries. They do chicken curries. They don't do beef curries. I like beef curries, so I get one for the Chinese and egg fried rice, and that just sets the evening off. I'm planning to drink excessive amounts of because it will be the last time I'll be able to do that for ages. Last time I'll be able.
Klein wants to know what beer number I'm on. I haven't had any beer tonight, Klein. None. Zero. And he's on the alcohol-free, look.
Look, I'm on alcohol-free. I'm actually on alcohol-free. Like I said, I'm starting this chemotherapy. I'll type it in, and you can look it up. You can look it up. That's the chemotherapy I'm starting. And you look it up, you'll see all the things that I can and can't do. And drinking is one of them. I've got to take Duravinkle. I had a Samuel Charnwick on YouTube says a pint of Dixon cider or what down with dinner. I actually had a nice pint of cider on Sunday last week. I went out to Battle Abbey down near Hastings, and I bought some cider from the local brewery down. And I got back here and I was doing my stream on Monday night, and I had a couple of glasses. Really, really nice. It's the alcohol-free beers here are quite good. This Erdinger, this is the best. This is the best I've ever tasted. It actually tastes like beer. It tastes like a really nice beer. Which reminds me, I'm just going to go and get some more. Mickey, can you hold the fork for a minute?
I certainly can. Yeah. Do you remember Caliber? That was vile.
Oh, Beck's Blue is disgusting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you're left with me, who doesn't have a lot to say ever. I'm just a quiet guy who just answers what's coming into me. Yeah, Beck's Blue, absolutely disgusting stuff. So anyway, he's disappeared for a bee, I believe. So come on, Klein, what have you been up to this week? We haven't seen you for a while. Are you going to join us, Klein, over on Twitch when we move over to there next week? No, we have a bank holiday every August. Every August we have a bank holiday. It's just a thing. Well, I don't know who Paul Thorpe is, so yeah. I'll have to Google him to find out who Paul Thorpe is, but I ain't got a clue. But then I'll just...
If you what I will say for those of you, if you go to our, if you join my Discord, and I'll just type it up now. If you join my Discord, if you go to my Discord, which is you'll be notified automatically then when I go on Twitch, when we're live on Twitch. In my Discord, you'll be notified automatically, and that works far better than. Do you know what? It looks like the auto moderator has stopped that link from posting. Oh, that's ridiculous! Right, okay, let's do it this way. I did make it clickable, but it stopped it from posting. Right. If you go to Discord, which is here, if you join my Discord, you'll be able to. There we go. That's done it, but it's not clickable. You'll be able to. You'll be notified automatically when we go online on Twitch, which will solve that problem about opening Twitch clients. So there's no bank holiday in January. There's a bank holiday. The first one is May the 1st. May the 1st, May Day bank holiday is the first one. Then we have Easter bank holiday. Then we have summer bank holiday, don't we? Beginning of July, end of June, beginning of July, Mickey?
No, we're end of May. It is. We have one at the beginning of May, one at the end of May.
Oh, one at the end of May. So one at the beginning of May, then the Easter bank holiday, which sometimes is May, sometimes is June, depending on Easter is. And then we have the early summer bank holiday. Then we have this bank holiday, August, the summer bank holiday, and then we have New Year's Day, and Boxing Day and New Year's Day are bank holidays as well. I think I've covered all the bank holidays, haven't I?
I think you have, yeah. Yeah.
I think those are all the bank holidays. So
yeah.
Yeah, it was this year. Yes, it was this year. Yes, sorry. That's not a normal one. The Queen's birthday this year. It's a Jubilee celebration.
Jubilee
it's a special
celebrations,
one.
Yeah.
It's ice cold. 3 degrees, that is. Ice cold. I don't know how Boxing Day came about, Klein 643 on Reddit. I've no idea how.
There's it's
probably religious in some way.
There's so many different theories out there how it came about that well, no, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, like I say, this is the last ever Friday night Reddit stream, the last ever YouTube stream Friday night. Although I might stream my game on Reddit or YouTube when I play it, depends on that goes. See how that goes. But otherwise, that's it. That's it because of the way Reddit have treated streamers. I'm looking at it now. You know, I used to get upwards of 2,000 viewers on a Friday night. Now look at 7. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So either I've become exceedingly crap in the last few weeks, or Reddit have just dished us. And YouTube never took off as a streaming platform. Took off. Yeah, I'm having a conversation with Samuel Charnwick on YouTube, but it's hardly. I've only got one person that's chatting on YouTube at the moment, and I just haven't got these numbers. So I don't know if it's history being made clean. It's not our last ever stream on Reddit.
Monday.
Our last ever stream on Reddit is Monday. This is our last ever Friday night stream on Reddit. Because we're starting September with Tony. Heatwave's been quite nice this week, hasn't it, Mickey?
It has, yeah.
Been very nice. It's been well. Mickey's up on the Mickey's east of me, so he's got lower temperatures. But here it's been between 30 and 35 most days, and it's been lovely, which is how I like it. Today it was 27, which is really 27 is perfect. But we've got some rain coming tomorrow. After that, we've got another mini heat wave coming for the bank holiday weekend. And let's have a look, see what the temperatures are. Temperatures down this way. I can only talk to you about the temperatures down this way. Or here are going to be 27. Dave Scott on Reddit. I know she's starting to follow me, but it's a waste of time. This is going to be our last broadcast on Reddit. Our last but one broadcast. Because we're leaving Reddit, and from Monday it'll be Twitch. Not from Monday. Monday will be our last broadcast on Reddit, and from there on we're going on to Twitch because. Mickey, a lot of people just follow me on Reddit because once upon a time, if you followed somebody on Reddit, you'd be notified when they went live.
Yeah.
Of course, Reddit don't notify anybody anymore. No. And they won't fix it, so I'm not interested in it. I don't know. Somebody called Dave Scott 101 follows me. Fred Herbert, I don't know. But like I said, the best thing you can do is join the Discord. This should work. Let's see if this works as a clickable. Join the Discord and you'll be notified when we go live. No, that's not. I moderate. Didn't any mention.
Yeah.
Trying to make it clickable. All right. Join the Discord, and as soon as you go live, you'll be notified. That comes out. That takes you my Discord. And if you join that, as soon as we go live on Twitch, you'll get a notification. So it's not like you won't be told. So that's some good news there. So if you look in the Discord, you'll wonder exactly what the fuck is going on there. That's because I've been designing a logo to. I've been designing a logo for other people. So I've been doing that. It says that I'm streaming on Reddit, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It says that I'm streaming on YouTube. Right? It's spotted that I'm streaming on YouTube, but it hasn't actually notified people streaming on. So I don't quite understand Reddit. Do you, Nicky?
What, Discord?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I do understand Reddit. I mean Discord.
As I said to you before, we just use it for invoice chat when we're gaming. That's all that we use it for. You can actually go live on it as well while you're playing game, but only shows you what games you're playing. Yeah. So I'm not. Yeah, it's basically a chat thing. Discord.
It's another social media.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm.
But there you go.
Do about 7 or 8 different channels on there.
But if you join my Discord, you will be notified when we go live on Twitch. But you don't have to remember. Oh, there we go.
Beans on toast or Bovril? I'll have the beans on toast.
Neither. If given the choice of those, I'd say neither. I'd have
both. I'd have both. Plenty of pepper on me beans. Yeah, and a bit of pepper in me Bovril as well. Absolutely.
I like Bovril as a drink.
Bovril drink. Yeah, drink Bovril.
Oh, it's a gorgeous drink. Yeah. Marmite is what you put on toast.
Yeah. No, he's talking about beans on toast or Bovril. I thought he meant Bovril as a drink, but yeah.
No, I think he means beans on toast or Bovril on. No, you have to clarify that, propaganda.
The Bovril.
Yeah, you drink the Bovril. Bovril is a drink. It's lovely.
They actually sell it at a lot of football grounds, you know, Steve.
Yeah.
Bovril do, yeah. Especially up in the Midlands where I come from. I don't know about you Southerners, like, but.
Well, down here it used to be called beef tea.
Bovril, yeah.
Beef tea. No, it used to be called beef tea.
It's a bit.
So, propaganda. Do you mean Bovril on toast? I wouldn't put Bovril on toast, but I'll drink Bovril. It's lovely.
Marmite on toast.
Marmite on toast is.
Yeah. You don't like Marmite? It's a love or hate thing. I love it. The other half hates it, so it never somehow. Funny enough, when she does her shopping, I never end up getting any. I don't know why. But there you go.
I don't have beans on toast, because it makes the toast go soggy. So I have beans and toast.
No, I put my beans on my toast and I grate cheese on the top.
I don't. I have beans and toast. So what I do is I'll eat the beans and I'll scoop it up with toast. Yeah. Dip it in. I know what you mean about. But don't the butter make the toast go soggy anyway, doesn't it? So what's a bean or two on top of it? No, because I like my toast cold. Oh, you're having a laugh, it's cold soggy toast. No. Klein 643 on Reddit wants to know what we have for dinner. Well, I'll tell you. I haven't actually had my dinner yet. It's been a busy day with hospital treatments and that. But in the kitchen, I went out shopping on the way back, and in the kitchen I've got a French stick. I've got some pork sausages. Oh. I've got some smoked Canadian bacon. Nice. So I'm going to have. The only thing you're missing is some shrooms, mate. I am going to have a sausage and bacon baguette, HP sauce. Yeah. And I had sardines for dinner. I love sardines on toast. Yeah, I love sardines on toast. I love sardines.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to have this fuck off great big long. It's going to be more than a foot long. It's going to be like 18 inches long. Sausage and bacon, but I've
Is
got
that
an
man
air
bragging
fryer.
again? No?
Yeah, I've got an air fryer that
The
does
Irish
bacon
one.
and sausages. Does bacon. Look, you can tell Klein's American, can't you? Look, you can tell Klein's
Cheese on
American.
everything, isn't it? Yeah, but he's
Cheese on
talking
everything.
about
I
that
told you,
fucking.
they are obsessed with fucking They're
Yeah,
obsessed
but
with
he's on
cheese.
about that fucking squeezy stuff in the tube that they
Yeah,
have.
I know.
That's
They're obsessed with cheese.
it's like fluorescent yellow. It
Yeah.
looks it looks like some sort of um, nuclear reaction going on coming out of that tube. It's no, thank you.
They're absolutely obsessed. You guys are absolutely obsessed with cheese, right? You got a meal without cheese. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I've got to be honest, Papaganda. I've never heard of bovril on toast. I've heard of
No,
Marmite on toast.
Marmite, yeah,
I've never heard of bovril on toast
or
because bovril is
Vegemite, which is very similar, isn't it? It's the Aussie version,
bovril,
isn't it?
bovril is a drink, or you use it as a stock, don't you, to make
Yeah,
soups and things like
gravy,
that.
yeah, soup, yeah.
But I've never heard it. Never heard of it on toast. That's a very strange one. But then saying that, I remember going out with a girl from the Cotswolds, and she took me home to meet her parents, and I was absolutely staggered. They were mine. You know, I wanted you to put some high quality French cheese. There's nothing. There's no such thing as anything French high quality. That doesn't exist.
For me, it's fucking cheddar or nothing.
Yeah,
Bit,
yeah.
bit
Oh,
of
I don't know,
cheddar.
Mickey. I don't know, Mickey. I like a nice bit of red Leicester.
Yeah. That's very
Yeah,
mild, isn't it?
Red Leicester's quite nice, but otherwise
Mild.
it's cheddar.
I used to have
I don't.
Wednesday. I used to have Wednesdaydale, but it's very crumbly. So
Oh, I don't like when it smells like puke. Um, same as that. Same as that. What's that Italian one? Parmesan. That smells like puke as well, doesn't it?
oh, it smells like you've scraped it off your toes, isn't it? When you've had a
Well, it
bath.
smells like you scraped it off your foreskin. You smells like that, doesn't it?
It is.
It
vile.
smells, what was it? It smells like rim cheese. There you go. It smells like
it
rim cheese.
does. And then you sprinkle it all over your spag bowl.
Oh, I don't.
No, nor do I. No. Anyway, I'm going to disappear for a couple of minutes.
All right, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you want me to put cheese. You want me to put cheese on my sausage and bacon baguette. I mean, that's just so American. I'm sorry, but that's just so. It's like crazy. You really are, Clive. You guys really are obsessed with cheese. I'm trying to think. Oh, actually, I know. I know when I had cheese. I'm trying to think the last time I had cheese. And I know when I had cheese. It was last night because I came back with a Big Mac and a quarter pounder with cheese meal. So I definitely had cheese last night. But apart from that, I don't have a lot of cheese. But yeah, well, when we go to Twitch URL is there. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. And you'll be notified when we go online, or join the Discord, which is here, and you'll automatically be notified when we go online in the Discord. So that's the only ways you'll be able to find us if you want to carry on with our hilarity and frivolity. So yeah, honestly, cheese, it just. And then you say French high quality, right? I mean, I'm only 26. This country's only 26 miles from France. I've been to France so many times. I've forgotten what France. You know, I mean, high quality and French are two words that don't go together. In the same way that military intelligence doesn't go together. In the same way that when you think of the Great British General Public, common and sense don't go together. Did he just say the Great British Public and common sense? Yeah, I did. Yeah. We've just been through a pandemic. And there was no sign of common sense exhibited by people in the pandemic. In fact, one of the big news stories was of a guy that shoved 13 cream eggs up his backside. That's the British common sense. Yeah, I can see what you're saying there, Fred Herbert's plant from The Sopranos. I'm one of these people. I've never watched The Sopranos, and I've never watched Game of Thrones. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Haven't seen The Sopranos, and I haven't seen Breaking Bad. So I haven't seen that. I don't have strong opinions on French. I just don't think there's anything high quality French. I can't think of anything in France that's high quality. I mean, whenever I've been over there, everything smells of onions and garlic. Unless you go to Boulogne, then it stinks of fish. They don't make good beers. They don't really make good food. I mean, they eat snails and horses. They eat horses, and snails and escargot. So I can't think of anything high quality. The French, they do mediocre. I mean, look at citron. Citron is the French word for lemon. Citron is the French word for lemon, which says it all, really. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I can't think of anything else. I mean, their Prime Minister, Macron, he's a midget. He's even smaller than I am. So, that's it. There's no... I mean, the French have take cheese and they inject mould in it. Now, what sort of right-thinking person does that? Takes a perfectly good thing like a cheese and puts mould in it. I mean, you spend half your life trying to avoid that on food, getting mould on your food, and they're these lunatic French people directly put mould in your cheese, which is crazy. And yes, I do like wine. I'm actually quite a wine lover. However, I only like Spanish. My favourite, I don't like any of the French wines. They're disgusting. I do like the German wine, like a nice Mosel. And I love a Spanish Rioja. Any wines that come from the Rioja of Spain. That mould makes it mouldy, right? Doesn't make it high quality. Mould makes it mouldy. Doesn't make it anything else but mouldy. Right? It's gone off cheese. I do like a nice Rioja. Obviously the red, the white's okay, but I really do prefer the red. That's actually gorgeous. Or German Moselle. Those are very, very nice. Some of the Australian ones are nice. Some of the California. But if I had to plump for a wine with my dinner, if I'm having chicken or fish, I will have a Moselle. If I'm having red meat or meat of any sort, red meat like lamb, pork, beef, I'll have a Rioja. So that's that. The French provided high quality military intelligence to the Americans back in the 18th century. Yeah. About the only time the French ever supplied anything. I mean, their record during the last two world wars is absolutely stunning. Both times they rolled over and died. All right, Mickey. There we go. So I'm sorry, I can't think of anything high quality French. I also think the French as a nation are very dour people. They're very dour,
angry. Very angry, aren't they?
Very dour. I've never actually seen a Frenchman happy.
No.
Have you seen Gerard Depardieu? Right, he never smiled. I've never seen a happy Frenchman. So and the streets of Paris. I've been to Paris quite a few times. The streets of Paris are dog shit. Because I believe I read somewhere once that Paris has the highest dog ownership in the world. Oh, so I'm not a great lover of anything French. I don't think it's. Hang on, my mate's saying he can't comment on my YouTube.
Oh.
My mate says he can't comment on the YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on. Although I did try to comment on the YouTube a minute ago and I couldn't. Let me just.
Yeah, it just come through for me. I just typed in there and it's come straight through.
Yes, yeah. Let me just type something. Let me just type something in there. Yep, that works.
Yeah.
Yep, so
yeah.
it works for me.
Yeah. Depardieu's taken up a Russian passport. Has he really?
Okay.
Was
I
he
didn't know
French
that.
or was he Canadian? No, he was French, wasn't he?
He was
wasn't
French,
French
yeah.
Canadian, was he?
I know that.
I don't know.
I know
No.
that.
So he'll be on the front line next week then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mate says he can't type anything on YouTube. I mean, he was banned from Facebook. I've just asked him if he's been banned from YouTube now. I don't know. Maybe his fingers have dropped, or maybe he's got leprosy. Oh, he says it's working now. Not working because I can't see anything.
No. He's probably typing on a totally different bloody.
I'll tell you what, right? I'll tell you what. He's probably confused. He's probably on Pornhub. Oh, hello,
There
Danny.
you go,
There he is.
Danny
He's there now.
Dasker.
Yeah,
There you
Danny
go.
Gatcher. He was probably on Pornhub thinking he was on YouTube.
Yeah. Probably got cramp in his fingers, couldn't type properly, I should imagine.
I can imagine he got wanker's cramp, didn't he?
Exactly that, yeah. And it's quite hard to type when your hands are sort of like claws, isn't it?
No, Danny, right, I'll explain this. Sorry, I'm going to digress for you. By the way, Mickey, I'm going to end this stream in 15 minutes. Same with you on Reddit. I'm going to end this stream in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm a bit knackered, right? I went to a doctor's appointment today, Danny, and the results of the scan that I had 4 weeks ago show that my cancer is increasing. The number of tumours in my abdomen are increasing. And at the same time, the lenalidomide, the treatment I was on, is not working. The results of the biopsy I had, that's the bad news, that my treatment wasn't working. The good news is the biopsy showed that my cancer is still lymphoma and it hasn't transformed. So they gave me a choice today, which was Hobson's choice. They said we can either stop your lenalidomide because it's not working and do nothing. And they said, and I said, well, what happens if they do that? And basically, what happens is my cancer will continue to get worse. And it will eventually transform into a more aggressive thing and kill me. Or they can give me the new chemotherapy regimen called R-CHOP, which is a very vicious, very strong chemotherapy. What did I want to do? Well, I mean, that's not really a choice, is it? So I opted for R-CHOP. Hence the head, because one of the side effects of R-CHOP is you will lose your hair. It's not, you might lose your hair. It's, you will lose your hair. It's the most aggressive form of chemotherapy. So, you know me, Danny. Danny's someone who's actually met me several times. He knows me personally. So he will, you know me, I like to own that shit. So I've shaved my head in preparation. I shaved it off with the razor, and then when I was in the shower tonight, I finished it off with an old Wilkinson sword. So that's why I've got the bald head. So I'm getting ready for the chemotherapy, which will happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It can't happen straight away because I've got to have an echocardiogram, which is an ultrasound on my heart, because I need to check that my heart is strong enough. One of the chemicals, cystavistine, will damage your heart if your heart's weak. So I've got to have a check on my heart, and then I've got to have a PICC line fitted, peripherally inserted central catheter, which is a line that goes in the vein in your arm up through your shoulder and down into your heart. It's like the chemotherapy drug, and it leaves two things on the outside, two ports on the outside, so that they can administer the chemotherapy drug directly to my heart, and directly at very high speed rather than doing it through an infusion through the skin. So that's what that is, Danny. So that's where we are today. That's why I've shaved my head in preparation, because I'm not going to let my hair fall out. Fuck it, I just shaved it all. Right, Fred Herbert's Plant. If you want to hang with us knobs, you need to come over from Twitch. We're next on Twitch tomorrow night, Saturday night. Me and Tracy. Someone asked where the lady is. The lady is off on Friday night. She has a night off on Friday nights. So she will be with us tomorrow. It'll be me and Mickey's not here tomorrow, but he might join us later in the night. But he's not here for the beginning of the broadcast. But he might join us later in the evening. Tomorrow night it will be me and Tracy. Mickey will be back with us on Monday, so it'll be me, Tracy, and Mickey on Monday, which will be our last ever YouTube, last ever Reddit broadcast. Yeah, well, of course I'm a fighter, Danny. So yeah, you know, this shit happens. It's not like I didn't expect it. I've been expecting it. So that's the state of play. Tracy has the night off tonight, and Mickey has the night off tomorrow night. I think Mickey doesn't have the night off. Mickey becomes Michelle tomorrow. And he's out on the streets as Michelle. So
yeah, go stand on the street corner. I do in my fishnets on a Saturday night. See if I can earn a shilling.
Yeah,
we have still got shillings, haven't we?
Yeah, we still have shillings. Yeah. Mickey, you got a question?
What's the monogram on Mickey's t-shirt? It is, I don't know if you can see it, it is actually a picture of an RTX 3090 Waste of Sand. I don't know if you ever heard of Gamers Nexus, but it's one of their t-shirts. Gamers Nexus is a big, oh fuck me, my bloody microphone's just fell off my desk. Yeah, he's a big YouTube tech guy that I subscribe to. Sorry about this, guys. The fucking stand just fell off.
I'm working with amateurs.
That's better, yeah. Yeah, so that's what it is. Hey, what? Hey, wait, what Mickey Mouse shit? Hey, my name's Mickey, but I'm not a mouse. Fucking hell. Things are falling apart.
See, I'm working with amateurs.
Oh. Fucking speakers fell off the desk.
So yeah, so this is our last Friday night on Reddit. And if you really want to hang with us, snobs, you'll have to join the Discord, or just a Twitch URL. Go to Twitch and follow me, to be notified when we're online. And I think we're going to be on Twitch on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think that's what Tracy committed us to last night, wasn't it, Mickey?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I mean, because I can only do, as I said before, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I think she likes to do Mondays, Saturdays, and
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
And I do.
You're doing your techie.
Yeah, Friday night is just me, which I do a techie thing on Friday night. For people who want to learn about all the techie stuff that I can do, like how to become a Twitch affiliate, or the motion graphics and the logos, which if you go into my Discord, you will see we were fucking about with earlier. So that's Thursday night's techie night. Yeah, Fred Herbert's Plant, Full Metal Jacket. Absolutely brilliant film. Totally filmed in the UK and totally filmed just around the corner from where I live now.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, Full Metal Jacket. Private Pike was the character.
Oh, for God's sake. Freaking dog.
The outstanding character of that film is Private Pike, who shot himself in the head. But yeah, Full Metal Jacket was filmed in the UK. Did you know that? Totally filmed in the UK, not in Vietnam and not in America. All the Vietnam War scenes were filmed in London Docklands around the corner. Stanley Kubrick, that was. Full Metal Jacket.
Clockwork Orange.
What is your mic connected to?
It's on a boom.
All right. What's the boom joined onto?
My desk.
Oh, okay.
With the screw. But the screw came loose and it fell off.
Okay. Huh? So you're telling me you've got a screw loose?
Well, you should know that already.
Right, okay, good. Clarify that.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I'll talk about me having a screw loose. You reckon they're going to bloody give you something with your art? They have to find your fucking art first. They'd have to find your heart to give you a bloody scan.
Oh right, yeah. But no.
Exactly.
Lots
yeah.
of gifts created from that movie. Yeah, the drill sergeant, the guy who played the drill sergeant. Yeah, lots of gifts created from that. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And he was actually a drill sergeant, that guy.
Yeah, I believe he was.
In real life. Yeah.
But it's a good film. Yeah, Kubrick for some reason lived in England. Could it be that he was English? Be that the reason? Could that be the reason that he lived in England? I mean, I live in England because I'm English. Like that they go together. Danny lives in England because he's English. Mickey mulches down in Lowestoft because he's not allowed anywhere else.
Carrot Cruncher land.
The Carrot Cruncher. They don't allow people from Lowestoft into. They don't allow people from the county of Suffolk to mix with people from other counties. They try and avoid get all sorts of nasty reactions. Web feet and three. Was he American? Was he American? Was he? Oh, okay. But if people in Suffolk mix with other people, you get like 3 thumbs, two heads on your children, things like that. I mean, look, Mickey actually comes from Bury St Edmunds, which makes it 10 times worse.
I don't come from Bury St Edmunds.
And where'd you come from then?
I actually come from Worcestershire.
Oh, there you go. You see, that's even worse, isn't it? Look. Oh, I really have got web feet now.
But I ended up meeting my missus and ended up stuck in Suffolk for the past 40 years. 42 years I've been in Suffolk.
That's because they won't let you out.
Well, exactly that, yeah. Once you're here,
you can check in, but you can never leave.
Exactly that. It's It's like a life sentence. In fact, a life sentence, you actually got a chance of parole. You got no fucking chance here.
Oh. That's what that is. I didn't realise Cuba was American.
No.
Oh, there you go. Look. Fred Herbert Spence says, "Do you know my mate David Maloney from the Lake District in Cumbria?" Well, of course, Mickey knows him. There's only 4 people that live in England.
Yeah.
He knows. Yeah. He knows all 4 of them. There's 4 people that live there. What's the population of England? 68 million, is it, Mickey?
Something like that. Yeah.
68 million.
I know all of them.
It's like Americans, right? Whenever I've been in America, they say, "Do you know the Queen?" No, I've never met her.
No, nor me.
You know the Queen, yeah. Oh.
There's a Worcester, Massachusetts. Yeah, I know that, but that was copied from the. And I bet you they're obsessed with cheese in Worcester. The lovely sauce. They do a lovely sauce.
No, I'm talking about the Worcester in Massachusetts. I bet they're obsessed with cheese there as well.
Yeah, in a fucking tube.
I can't believe that Klein said, "All right, when this broadcast is over, I'm going to cook myself a sausage and bacon baguette, and I'm going to put HP brown sauce on." And he said it needs some cheese on it. I can't believe that. That's the Americans for you.
To be fair, I do like a bacon and cheese sandwich.
I like a bacon and cheese sandwich, but there's nothing like a bacon and baguette, is there?
No, not when. You got to put the HP on it.
Oh, HP. Although and proper butter.
We've got daddies here at the minute.
No, I've got HP. I've definitely got HP.
Yeah, we got daddies.
And proper butter, but cheese on it. That's heresy, isn't it? Heresy. Yeah, they have a special. See, I told you they're obsessed with cheese.
The sauce.
They're obsessed with it. Obsessed with cheese. They even have cheese on their cheese.
Yeah.
Would you like some? Oh, can I have some cheese, please? Yes, sure. Would you like some cheese with that? Hey, I have some squirty cheese that you can squirt on your cheese, just to make it more cheesy. You're obsessed. Never known a nation like it, right? We're shooting each other, they're eating cheese. Absolutely obsessed with it. And on that note, well, it's not an American cheese rant, right? It's not a rant. It's you people really are obsessed with it. Yeah. I'm actually quite surprised. You can tell that Full Metal Jacket was filmed in England, right? The reason Full Metal Jacket was filmed in England The reason you can tell is because there's no mention of cheese anywhere in the film. Every other film, right? Every film that's ever been filmed in America, they get cheese in it.
Hello, anabolic.
I absolutely guarantee they get cheese in it. NFL. Well, my favourite NFL team is West Ham United. Oh, sorry, National Football League. I thought you meant no fucking luck. We're English. We don't play football. We're English here. We play football here. We don't play.
My
We don't
Super
play.
Bowl prediction will be it'll be full with noodles, and a bit of.
We don't play. We don't play what you've incorrectly called football, right? And I'll tell you how incorrect it is. Right? In England, we play football. Right now, forgive me if those of you have heard it before. In England, we play football, and the clue is in the name, right? Foot. Okay, that means you play it with your feet. Are you with me so far? That's what the first part of the name is. Foot, feet. Right. Second part of the name is ball. So we play it with a round ball. Okay, so football describes it exactly what it is. It's a game you play with your feet and a ball. Have you got that right, yeah? Yeah, you got that right. Okay. Americans, right, they've got this game called football that they play with their hands. And so it shouldn't really be called football because they don't play it with feet, so it should be called handball. Except they don't play it with a hand. They don't play it with a ball. They play it with an oval. Right? So to correctly name it, it should be American hand oval. So it should be the national hand oval. Right? Football is what we play. Right? You tried to get us to change it to soccer. Well, I'll tell you what, you're out of fuck. You are shit out of luck there. That's not gonna. Right? That's not gonna happen. I'm not American anti hand oval. I'm anti-American misnaming things, right? It's like you call a tap a faucet. Talk about a complicated way to spell such an everyday object, isn't it, Mickey?
Well, yeah, mind you, Farrah Fawcett, she was a bit of stuff, wasn't she?
Yes. I'm anti-American
so, real name
misnaming
is
thing.
Farrah Tap.
Right.
Farrah Fawcett was Farrah Tap.
So you call it football, but it's not football. Nothing like football. There's no football in it. There's no ball in it. There's virtually no feet action in it. It should be called hand oval. That describes it immediately. It's like your baseball, right? Your baseball, okay?
Rams.
You've got a World Series. You've got a World Series where only 2 countries can play. How does that work? You know, there's 144 countries in the world, right? 144 countries in the world, and you say it's a World Series where only 2 countries can play. You've misnamed it again, haven't you? You've misnamed something again. You should call it the 1/16th of the World Series. Or the 1/32nd of the World Series. There we go. Or 0.04 of the World Series. What do you reckon, Mickey?
Yeah.
You're obsessed with cheese. You really are. I almost guarantee, right, during the Super Bowl, the hand oval Super Bowl, during the adverts, there'll be somebody advertising cheese.
Yeah, probably sponsored by Kraft or somebody.
Yeah, probably sponsored by Kraft.
Yeah.
The rest of the countries are. Yeah.
No, the rest of the countries don't want to play a shit game.
They don't want to play a shit game. Yeah, you're not right.
They play fucking football.
We play football. Yeah.
We have a World Cup, and there's lots of countries from it. Not fucking.
Yeah.
One.
Every country in the world is allowed to play in the World Cup. Believe it or not. I know that may come as a surprise to an American, right? But we actually have the World Cup where every country in the world can play in the World Cup.
Even America plays in it.
Even America plays and loses in it. Except they've won the Women's World Cup twice or 3 times now.
Yeah.
So you can't knock that, right? But it's not like baseball. You have a World Series where only 2 countries can play. We have a World Series where every country in the world can play. See, Klein's proved it. Look, the guy that owns Kraft, right, owns a hand oval team. Right, that's what I mean. The obsession with cheese is phenomenal. It is phenomenal how the Americans are obsessed with cheese. I'm not kidding. If you ever go to America, Mickey, go into any convenience store in America, and people think the biggest counters in convenience stores are the guns. They're not. They're not. Go and look at the cheese counter, right? You have never seen so many different cheeses that are exactly the same in all your life. I've never seen so many cheeses that are exactly the same. Whereas we've only got cheddar, right? They've got about 20 different types of cheddar. Oh, the cheese counter is the biggest thing in any convenience store. It really is. Any supermarket, it's the cheese counter. Americans have won the women's
British football world.
No, the Americans have never won the women's British World Cup ever. Ever. No.
They've won the World Cup.
They've won the World Cup, but they've never won the British Football World Cup. No, they've never won that. And I did say that the American women have won the World Cup, and they haven't won it many times. They've won it either 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But their reign is over because it came home.
Yeah, that's only the Euros, mate. We got. I think the Women's World Cup. I think is next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be coming home then.
Yeah, you won't win. You won't win anymore because you eat too much cheese.
Yeah.
Eat too much cheese. Right. On that note, we're going to go.
Yep. Steve's had a bit of a harrowing day.
I've had a bit of a harrowing day, and I need my sausage and bacon baguette.
He wanted his sausage and bloody bacon stick. How do you explain it? It's a round thing with a football pitch in the fucking middle. How else would you
I don't even try to explain it. I don't try to explain it. Right. We'll see you all on Monday, our last ever stream on Reddit. Once again, from next month, we're on Twitch only. Or if you go to our Discord, you can join us in the Discord and be notified when we're streaming. So other than that, we're on Twitch tomorrow night. So I'll see you all then. So it's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from me. Stay safe. Keep your loved ones close. We'll see you all. I'm just going to run my goodbye screen before I piss myself. It's highly likely. Right, there we go. Bye. Off Twitch.